Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Eat, Play, Go, round 3, right? Dialing in the video, the audio. I think the man of the hour deck has us dialed in, though. This should be clean,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, I'm like 98.74% sure.
I would roll with those odds all day, all day, all day. One of the hot topics behind the scenes has absolutely been, if we say we're going to do a 5-minute video, let's not do 45. So we'll try to be mindful of that today. Get things started off. Let's watch check, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm rocking the world time. This is my go-to. Honestly, this is what I
The
I
world
wear this
time.
around the house 95% of the time.
I got an idea. As we're doing this type of content, right? We're going to have an idea of what we're wearing going into the video. Let's take some pictures that we can roll up. You know what I mean? So this is okay, but we can
Yeah.
really bring it in.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because that's a beautiful looking Royale
It's
you got
nice,
there.
yeah. I should take some good pictures of it.
We want to see
Yeah.
it. We'll do that next time. We'll
Yeah.
do that next time. Well, I'm just gonna have to echo you a little bit because turns out I'm also packing today of the Royale type.
This is the 1300.
Correct. AE1300. Now, we talked last time. You fueled the bug, right? I had some of these in my
Yeah.
Amazon cart already. I was at the beach. What was it? Saturday? This past
Yep.
Saturday? 4 days ago, and you're like, yeah, what about the Royale mods? And then what? 20 minutes later, I'm like, yep, I bought 3 of them. So I got the black 1200. I got the silver 1200. Black's here, silver's not here yet. And then I got this guy, the 1300. I like that 3 dial kind of setup at top. And like I said last time, I wore it stock today all day. Towards the end, maybe about 4 or 5, my wrist started getting a little irritated from that plastic band, and I said, you know what? I think I've done my duty, and it went to mods, man. So did the Q-tip thing with the rubbing alcohol. Oh my God, dude, what a
How long did
nightmare!
it take you?
Did you did you feel like you built
Yeah.
thumbceps after
Yeah.
doing that? Like I've got calluses from a Q-tip that would take me years to build weightlifting, Um, I took off everything except I like the illuminator at the top. I don't need everyone to know it's got a 10-year battery, so that came off. And then within the actual dial, all I left was Casio, and I wanted to leave the text for each of the 4 buttons. So that's what I did. And then you'll notice the strap, right? Super schnazzy. What do we call this?
It's
A
a tailored
tailor,
leather, yeah.
tailor leather,
Yeah.
tailored leather. So I mean, it looks like it's tailor made for this watch, but believe it or not, this is from my broken Sterling I mentioned
Mhm.
last time. I found it, took the straps, took it off. I cut it to fit, and my God, this thing wears nicely now.
Isn't it
Um,
good to look down? Like
Wears nicely.
it's one of those things where like in the back of your head, this is a plastic band, acrylic face, $20 watch, right? But when you look down at it on the wrist, right? It
Doesn't feel
doesn't
that
feel
way.
that way. It doesn't look that way. It doesn't
No.
present that way. It's like, and I really do like for any. I don't care if you're, a $50,000 budget watch collector. Like, buy a World Time. If you don't have one and you haven't put one on your wrist, just buy one. Put a strap that you like on it. I'm not saying you have to mod it, get crazy. We've talked about briefly some of the insane stuff that people do to these things, the
Mhm.
amount of time that you can put into them, and customization. But just put one on your wrist with a strap that you like, and you won't regret it. It's a great watch face. It really is.
It's one of these things where you and I are dabbling pretty hard in this budget watch
Yeah.
jurisdiction, right?
Yeah.
And on one hand, I'm like, dude, I'm getting so much joy out of this stuff. Like, I'll be fine. I'm not gonna spend too much money. But then there's always, on your shoulder, right? Like next thing I know, I'm looking at, that $1,200 mark earlier today. I didn't buy anything, but it's amazing how it holds its weight amongst watches that cost significantly more.
The budget watch specials is what we'll call the expeditions, right? And these are
There you
fantastic
go.
too.
You're pretty much just building an expedition collection
I
at this
like the
point.
expeditions. I really do. Like I told you, I bought this one strictly because the Velcro band. I've never seen a Velcro band on an
Yeah.
expedition. I was like, that's cool. This is the
Yeah.
traditional leather that we talked about, where it's always stamped, right?
Yep.
And then this one I
Yep.
bought specifically because it had a stock leather that is not stamped, and it was a nice leather.
I wonder if that was intentional. Like, I wonder how that, when there's
There was
those
not
one-offs,
a
I just
single
wonder.
other one on the shelf for me to compare it to, so no idea. But like I said,
We'll call it special. We'll call it special edition.
I have a special edition stock expedition, no stamp, $7,000.
I'm bidding. All right. Let's pocket dump, shall we?
Pocket dump. Okay. Start knife. Do we both show? Knife.
3, 2.
Oh, I blew my load early. Yeah. Tenacious.
Hey, I have that effect on people.
You're
What
beautiful.
can I say?
Tenacious.
Look
Yeah.
at this. No shock for you. No shock
No.
for me, right? In my defense, I'm really, again, I love that shiny brass. That was something unexpected and very much
In
appreciated.
10 seconds or less, tell us why you put the pocket clip back on.
Oh, well, I don't know if anyone saw it off yesterday, but I instantly started to notice, right? That was still highly polished because I wasn't
Yeah.
touching it. Everything else was starting to patina. So I took off the pocket clip and just put the pocket clip back on a few hours ago because now it's evened out. Good question, though. Good point. Yeah, now it's even, though. Before there's a
Yeah.
big area right here, just shiny, shiny, shiny. So now it's
But
it's
the
evened out. Thing is still firing
the other thing
beautifully.
you realize with the
Oh,
pocket clip off is you can't fire a bug out without that pocket clip on there.
and it's not just a bug out.
Any axis lock,
Like,
yeah.
start taking them off. I guess, yeah. Well, we're not
Yeah.
gonna share this yet, but like, I guess I don't think about it too often. But when I'm using a knife that doesn't have a pocket clip, it feels unstable. I feel like I'm gonna drop it, and I'm noticing because I'm right-handed, right, and I carry tip up
Mm-hmm.
because everyone
Yep.
should. What happens is when you go to flick, right, these fingers curl and are grabbing the clip. Every single knife I own, it's the same thing. I was just looking at it. And that's what gives stability when you are using that as leverage and you're pushing with your thumb.
It's not the case on a Spideyco with a spider flick. You don't touch the pocket clip at all. When you
Mannix
Spidey
did.
flick.
Yes. Oh, absolutely, because it's the opposite side
Yep.
of your hand, right? It's
Yep.
over here. It's not back here. So fair point.
All right, what pen? Pen? No surprise for me. Bullet.
Mine's
Yours is
different.
different. Did you carry one of your...
You know what? Actually, different, but same.
Oh, you carried...
Because I've got a Fisher
You
Cap-O-Matic.
carried the
So
brass
same.
Cap-O-Matic, yeah.
I went brass just only because, well, two reasons. I wanted to get more brass, and secondly, I've been wanting this. The only pen I really rock hard that is outside of the normal pen range is that Zebra that I love so much. Wanted to try something different. I wanted a Fisher Space Pen, so I got one. I dig it. I wish the click was a little more clicky, like I like.
Yeah.
But it's fine, dude. It's fine. I do notice, though, I need to get a fine tip on all of my writing utensils.
Okay.
If it's medium, if it is 1 millimeter, too much. Like I'm a .7 guy. I think I just like to write small and I fill the space and that's what I need. But everything else, man, this thing seems to be pretty solid so far.
All right. So we're already doing the thing we said we weren't going to do. We're at 9 minutes. So I'm going to do a quick dump.
We are.
And then you're going to tell us about your new toy.
Cool.
My flashlight that all of you can give me shit for, Bushnell Pro, 400 lumens. I like it. It's not a fat O-light in my pocket. I can still get my hand in my pocket with this in my pocket. I like it.
I've got a short fat S1R baton in my pocket.
Short fatty, chode light.
Short fatty.
Zippo. I always carry Zippo. Fluid, not an insert. Fluid. If you live in a place where it snows or you have below freezing temperature, arc lighters and butane lighters won't fire. So that is my reason for using fluid.
Fair
Wallet,
enough.
still Ridge wallet with the pocket clip, not the band. Multi-tool is always still Leatherman Wingman. Gotta have the spring-loaded pliers. And I think that's it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Do me a favor because small portion of the pocket dump for today. Pull up the picture I sent you. I think we'll thumbnail this perhaps. Um, but this is what not only what I had today, but what I want to segue into. That little guy right in between the Royale and underneath the Cap-O-Matic. This is my mini grip. All right. Today came the AWT handles, Applied Weapon Technologies. I've seen them. I think, let me rephrase. I thought they were very expensive. They are expensive. Let's be real. All right, they're fucking
They're not
$90
cheap.
scales. They're $90. They're $90
Yeah.
scales, dude. It's you get this in secondary market for $70. Okay, so yeah, I will say they are super
Yeah.
expensive scales. I will also say they are super worth it. Super worth it. I put it together earlier today. No cleaning, no grease. It was kind of choppy, but I was just excited to see it. Right. Took some time, broke it back down, greased it up. Dude, everything is feeling butter. I mean, it feels brass bug out nice, and you know how I feel about that right now. Um, I mean, perfectly centered. Thing is it's beautiful. I thought I was getting a darker gray. I didn't. Um, but it's okay. I'm digging it. I know Dex said he likes
I've
it. I also have a dark bronze clip in here.
yeah, I've told you my feelings on that. I think my opinion, and I mean people, they can let us know. Whoever actually watches these, I think the light gray, the minimalistic, just appreciate the build quality of the bug out. There's nothing that catches my eye on that knife that holds my attention, and so there's like a beauty in the simplicity of that. You see the whole knife in its simplicity, and it's nice. It's nice with those scales on it. It just very clean.
It's like a gray. It's almost like a gray
Yeah.
man effect, right? I mean, I know it's a gray
Yeah.
knife, but like seriously, right? Nothing
Yeah.
too poppy, and that's where I wanted more of a contrast. I actually called today. I called and Shane, I guess the owner, picked up the phone, and I was a little bit confused because I thought I was getting the gunmetal gray, and that's why I asked for this raw aluminum backspacer to complement the satin blade.
Mhm.
You know, and it turns out this is what I ordered. So I messed up, and he was super cool about it. He was ready to send me out some different grips. And of course, I'm just sitting there thinking about it. I go, you know what, man? Send me a black backspacer. We'll call it even. Because what I think I might do, this is an old school grip. It's got 154 cm, which I'm not gonna lie, I like. But I do think for EDC purposes, going to S30V, I think it's a solid upgrade. And I'm not sure if you knew this or some of the people watching, but Benchmade, you can send your
Yeah.
knife in,
And they
right?
will
And just
upgrade.
buy a new
Yeah.
blade. They don't give out 154 cm anymore. So I would literally bring it in. I think it's $30 for satin, $40 for
Yeah.
DLC. And I was thinking black backspacer and let's go black blade DLC. I think that would be exactly, the contrast I'm looking for. You disagree? Who knows? We'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe we'll get the first comment telling me what direction to go. Also, I'm not set yet if I want to keep the standard clip point or if I'm going to go sheep's foot. That I'm not sure. I've got one sheep's foot. I like it. I've got one clip point. I like it. I'm in the middle. I don't really know what I want to do with this yet. We will see, though.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think that's about wraps it up.
So,
We're at 14 minutes, which is longer than we said we were going to go. But we're getting
yeah,
better.
of course. Of
I
course.
mean, the first one was we went 47 minutes. Yesterday's was, I think, 14 minutes. So, I mean, yeah.
Here's the way I'm looking at these, right? None of this is well thought out creative content that you and I are doing.
Yeah.
We are literally having conversations at this point in time. We're testing out. We're trying to dial in the visuals. We're dialing the process, the timing. Um, what would be helpful if someone would at least let us know once you do watch this, put in a comment like what's good and what's not good. If we bored your ass off for 75% talking about the same pocket dump, but you did enjoy the one little comment about the Royale mod, let us know that kind of stuff so we can actually take some time to build and plan accordingly for future videos.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So let's real quick as we wrap up though. What are we doing next? Let's just off the top think about something and try to stick to it.
Next video, let's talk. I want to do camping gear at some point. It's fall. I want to talk.
Blades?
Yeah, fixed blades. Preferred bushcraft blade. Maybe even, I don't know what your preferences is on saw, folding saw, axe. We can talk.
Here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. All right, we'll do fixed blades. That could be a good section. Our pocket dump. All right, our carry for the next video is not a standard. I'm home. Right, I'm going to the office. I'm home working from the office with COVID. It's going to be camping.
So what do I carry?
I'm going out to the campsite to meet up with the boys. We're not doing anything crazy. You don't have to worry about backpacking 20 miles. But like, hey, what am I going to carry for a 2-day camping trip? Car camping style, right? We got all the amenities, tent camp, whatever we need. That's what we're going to do the pocket check based off of.
Okay, 10-4. That's what we'll stick to then.
Awesome. Good shots, man. I'm looking forward to this one. I think we're getting better and better and better. We'll find out, though, won't we?
Absolutely. I think that's it for this one. We'll sign off, and we'll see you guys next time.
Get you guys next time.